This is chapter 82 of Life of Pi. I kept rainwater and water, and I collected the solar stills of the locker. Out of Richard Parker's sight, it was 3 50-liter plastic bags. I sealed them with string. Those plastic bags wouldn't have been more precious in time for contain gold, sapphires, rubies, diamonds, worried insensitively about mine. My worst nightmare was I would open my locker one morning and find that all 3 had spilled, or worse, still had split. To forestall such a tragedy, I wrapped them in the blanket and kept them rubbing against the metal hull of the lifeboat and moved them little as possible to reduce wear and tear. I fretted over the next bags, would let the string not wear with them. Then would I have sealed the bags next in turns. When going was good, the rain was torrential. When the bags had such much water I thought they would take, I filled the bailing cups, 2 plastic buckets, 2 multi-purpose plastic containers, then 3 beakers and empty cans of water, which I now preciously kept. Next I filled the plastic vomit bags, sealed with twisting them shut, making a knot. After that, if the rain was still coming down, I used myself as a container. I stuck at the end of the rain catcher tube in my mouth. I drank and drank. I always added little seawater to Richard Parker's fresh water. The greater proportion in the days following a rainfall, in a lesser period of droughts. On occasion, in early days, he dipped his head overboard and sniffed the sea. In a few sips, and quickly he stopped doing it. Still, we barely got scarcity of fresh water, and the single most constant source of anxiety and suffering throughout the journey. Of whatever food I caught, Richard Parker took the lion's share, so to speak. I had little choice in the matter. He was immediately aware, and then I landed a turtle of Dorado over a shark. Give quickly and generously. I think I set the new record for sawing open a belly shells of turtles. As for fish, they were heaving in peace, particularly while they were still flopping about. If I got so to be incriminated about I ate, it was not simply because of appalling hunger. It was also rush. Sometimes I just didn't have time to consider what before me. It either went into my mouth or instant was lost of Richard Parker, who was pawing and stamping on the ground, huffing impatiently of the edge of its territory. It came as an unmistakable indication to me how low I had sunk the day I noticed it with a pinching of my heart. When I ate like an animal, the noisy frantic unchewing softening down of my mind was exactly of Richard Parker ate.